Nil Marino, 60, became famous on social media when he showed a permit for parking in senior citizen spaces. His physical shape and skin amaze everyone because he looks 20 years younger. In this video, you'll discover Nil's daily routines, his unique exercise regimen, and the diet that keeps him in peak condition. We'll explore his skincare tips, his sleep habits, and even his stance on supplements. You'll get a peek into his family life, meet his adorable pets, and see how his positive outlook on life contributes to his well-being. A famous TV channel made a movie where there is all the proof of Nil's age. He showed a close-up of his passport and license so that no one will say that it is not true. This positive man greets every day with the words, "Good morning, bright day." He then goes for a morning walk, run and swim. Nil is originally from Sao Paulo, Brazil. He graduated in physical education, and when he was 25 years old, he started working in his profession and also as a model. In 1983, he discovered calisthenics and became a fan of the workout method that uses only his own body weight as a load. Nil later became the owner of a gym that specialized in calisthenics. "I like to train with my own body weight. With calisthenics, all muscle groups are contracted. I've always enjoyed working out in the yard, on the beach, or on the rocks," says Nil. In order to have a healthy heart, he walks or bikes a lot every day. Very important in his opinion is regular squats. He squats 5 times a week for 100 times, with 5 repetitions. In the afternoon strength training, also 5 times a week. Nil has been bodybuilding for the last year and a half. He doesn't like bodybuilding, but as he says, "At my age, there is no other method to increase the load to keep bones, ligaments, and muscle mass strong." One of the must-do exercises he does at home is lifting his torso into a head-down position. During these exercises, he is joined by his 2 favorite pets, Tom and Jerry. Among his secrets is a good night's sleep. He gets up at 6 a.m. and goes to bed at 9 p.m., 10 p.m. at the most. It is this sleep pattern, he believes, that keeps testosterone and growth hormones high, which in turn provide good muscle mass and high skin turgor. Who doesn't know, when skin turgor decreases, there is a loss of a defined facial oval, flabby epithelium, and symptoms of gravitational ptosis. Another of its secrets is careful care of the facial skin. For over 40 years, once a day, he applies a layer of moisturizer to his facial skin and then lets it dry. But he does this only after thoroughly cleansing his skin. For this, he uses a gentle washcloth and liquid soap specially formulated for facial skin. By the way, in sunny weather, Nil always applies sunscreen before going outdoors. He also attaches importance to the variety and timing of his meals. He tries to eat always at the same time. The most important, according to him, is breakfast. For breakfast, he always has eggs, multigrain bread, 3-seed mix, sunflower, pumpkin and sesame, and fruit salad with avocado with vegetable oil. Fruit, avocado, and vegetable oil, you ask? Yes, that's what his salad is. By the way, what do you think about this composition? Write in the comments. Nil buys only organic pumpkin and sunflower seeds, and at least 1 kilogram at a time. At home, he puts them in the freezer. This way, in his opinion, the seeds retain their beneficial properties longer. For 4 years now, Nil has been eating onions, garlic, and spices with every meal. He only buys eggs at the farmer's market, and they must be from free-range chickens. Nil is very radical about sweets. His diet of sweets includes only berries, fruits, and a little honey. All other sweets are fundamentally taboo for him. There is one interesting detail about Nil's dietary system. For more than 20 years, he was a 100% vegetarian. But when he got older, to make it easier to maintain muscle mass, he modernized his diet. Nil is currently on a paleo diet. Main meals 3 times a day plus a fruit snack. The last meal is no later than 7 p.m. He takes collagen, magnesium, omega-3, and coenzyme Q10 as supplements. Nil believes these are important for energy production through the mitochondria in cells. He also takes maca peruvian, tribulus terrestris in powdered form, and palmetto on a regular basis. The man has been at the same weight for 40 years. His height is 183 centimeters, and his weight is usually 76 kilograms. His minimum is 74 kilograms, and his maximum is 78 kilograms. In a recent interview, Nil revealed that the last time he had the flu was maybe 10 years ago, and he doesn't remember having any medicine in their house at all. They had their own farm, and from childhood, the whole family ate simple, home-cooked food. And that laid the foundation for good health and longevity. Nil Marino is an opponent of hormone replacement therapy and any surgical interventions. But, as you might expect, most people don't believe it. To the criticism, Nil responds like this: "I've never even done Botox and have no intention of doing so. Every wrinkle tells a story. Every gray hair carries the wisdom of years lived. For those who claim I use Botox or reinforcement, well, look for yourself. Here are my arched eyebrows, naturally shaped in a photo of me when I was 26, and a photo of me now." Nil believes that it is physical activity, a balanced diet, and proper recovery that inhibits the aging process. And this alone makes you look 10 or even 20 years younger than those who do not do any of this. By the way, Nil's sister also looks good considering that she is 64 years old. Apart from his sister, Nil has 2 other brothers. And here is a photo of their mother, who is 84 years old, and their father, who is 88 years old. Nil is always positive and joking around. Recently, there has been talk that he wears a wig. Nil released a video response with the caption, "A lot of people say I wear a wig, so I decided to wear one." When asked what makes him happy at 60, Nil replied, "The best part is that I get so many messages from people who write to me in the style of, 'Since I found out about you, my whole family has started exercising. We are now on a natural diet and feel so much better.' These are the kind of messages that make me happy. It makes me happy to make others happy." To all people who want to look younger, Nil gave this advice: "What is truly rejuvenating is to have peace in your heart, to not judge, to not have any prejudice or racism, and to help as many people as possible without asking for anything in return." What do you think about Nil Marino? Feel free to leave a comment. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content and tips on living your best life.